Call it a statement tonight.
Big statement tonight.
Hopefully have a few more now with Steve, and I think also Joe Gallagher, the new guiding force, is also down there as well.
Thank you, Paul. Good to get it out of the way, Callum. I heard you just say it to Joe. It seemed that way. A relief to get it out of the way.
It was a massive relief. I was trying to keep it cool in the back there, but I'll be honest, I was feeling the pressure, the nerves, and I was a little bit eager in there, and I just wanted to get him out of there, but I did get him out of there. I made a few mistakes, but it's been, 25 months out of the ring, and I'm just so pleased to be back, and I'm looking forward to what the future holds with Frank.
Is that what you were feeling? The nerves that you wanted to impress, or the pressure that you had to impress, or did you feel that gap? Were you feeling the 25 months?
Yeah, a bit of both, really. I mean, you can do all the sparring you want in the world, but it's not the same as in there, is it? Under the lights, under the pressure, and not only that, I knew I was in there with a decent kid who's, he's no slouch, is he? 32-2, but I just thought, I had it in my head that I wanted to get him out of there before anyone else has got him out of there, and I did that, but I was a little bit eager, and I got caught with a couple of shots that I shouldn't have got caught with, but
In the first round, when it looked like you were just about to get close enough to finish it, he caught you with a great shot. Your knees buckled. Do you remember much about that?
Yeah, I did feel the shot, and I did feel like that was a good shot, but my head was clear, and I knew I was okay, and I just thought, just take your time now a little bit, get behind your jab a little bit, and then get him out when the opportunity comes, and that's what I did.
Now, Joe, thanks for staying and talk to us. You talked about how he becomes an animal once he walks up the steps, once he gets into the ring. Maybe tonight he was a bit too much of an animal in that first round. Maybe he's a bit too eager, Joe.
Yeah, he was. Like I say, switches on and go. Like I said, in the background, you could just feel the pressure, the statement. All eyes were on him tonight. And like Callum said, it was an opponent. We said 32-2, 24 knockouts. We know we could hit. And you can see me in the corner say to Callum, this is a 10-round fight, It's not a one-round shootout. I say, but he went out there and he was just keen to impress. And so much has been said about him and not said about him. He wanted to remind everyone the major forces in the light heavyweight division, and that he is the domestic #1, and he wanted to go in there and show that tonight, and more importantly, please Frank.
Well, you certainly showed that. Now, what do we do now? What do we do now? In an ideal world, Callum, what do you do now? Do you get a world title fight? Do you push Frank one for a world title fight? Or do you fight Lyndon Arthur? Or do you fight Anthony Yard? What do you do? What do you want to do?
Me, I'll jump in with Joe Smith next week, because that's what I am. That's what I'm after, the world title fight.
The WBO champ, the new champion.
Exactly. But I'll leave that down to Joe and Frank to sort out. But I'm open to whatever, and I'd like to get out as quick as possible. I think Frank just said they're going to be out back end of June or something. So just straight back in the gym and work on the mistakes I made in there, and just to be better for the next one.
The mistakes he made in there, he got caught with one shot and he was getting rid of some rust. Those are not real mistakes, Joe. Were you happy with what you saw tonight? Because there's always a danger when a kid of 33, 34 has 2 years out of the ring, even if he's staying fit, there's always a danger he can leave something behind. Were you happy with what you saw, Joe?
I was, for the amount of time that he was out of it, and it just shows everyone you just can't bite real time, real fights. You can spar, shadowbox, pads till the cows come home, but you just can't beat fighting. And Callum Johnson tonight just wanted to fight, and as he said there, he still wants to fight now. And we'd be here all night, Callum would be knocking holes till that kid went on the floor. So, like you say, there's a few little mistakes, but that's just eagerness, willingness to please, and everything else. I'm telling you now, improvements will be made, and listen, there's a world title coming home this way.
Now, Anthony Yard was meant to be on the bill, but he had some serious and extensive dental work. Lyndon Arthur's here, and I was hoping I'd maybe trying to keep the two of you apart. But Lyndon's the nicest guy in the world. You're the nicest guy in the world. Why don't you blow him a kiss? He's sitting up there, the pair of you. So it's been a loving between Lyndon and Callum tonight. Nothing wrong with that. Listen, Callum, great to see you back in the ring.
Nice one, thanks.
Good finish, good shot you took. Joe, always great to talk to you again.
Cheers, thank you for having us on.
Back to you, Paul. Back to you.